Добрый день, дамы и господа, меня зовут Андрей, я администратор российского фан-клуба музыкальной группы Electric-Six, и сегодня у нас интервью. В ноябре в Грузии, а именно в Тбилиси и Батуми, состоятся сольные концерты того самого и единственного автора и, к сожалению, исполнителя, но тем не менее своих песен.
Эдуард Суровый.
Которого я сейчас и расспрошу. Прошу приветствовать, друзья, Дик Валентайн. Mr. Valentine, say привет to our Georgian and Russian friends.
Привет.
Super, super. I think, by the way, I think you love it when Russians call you Dick Valentine. I heard you make love of it in a good way because of accent. I think we sound like Boris Yeltsin saying you are a disaster.
Так вот, не первый раз я вам говорю, что вы провалились.
Well, now for the first time I can tell you that you're a disaster.
You are a disaster.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
I'm not the disaster. You're the disaster. I'm Bill Clinton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be sure you get the right attribution there.
Я надеюсь, что вы правильно все это поняли.
Okay, let's talk about Georgia. The first thing I thought when I saw a poster of Georgian shows was he just confused the state of Georgia and the Republic of Georgia. Mr. Valentine, I'll just remind you, it's another part of the world and Atlanta is not there. How on earth the decision was Georgia? Was it really just by mistake or something else?
No, I was invited by a friendly Republic of Georgian man. I have played the state of Georgia many times. In fact, I flew down there once to Atlanta just to do a show in Atlanta, actually twice. So I'm done with that. I'm tired of Atlanta. I want to go to Tbilisi. I want to go to Batumi. I would stay 30 days if they let me, but they're not going to let me. So I want to check it out and see what happens. I want to roll the dice.
Yep, cool. By the way, can you unveil, is it Russian promoters who invited you to Georgia, or you just said, just fuck it, let's go for the vacation in the middle of nowhere?
These are human promoters. These are human beings.
Well, very good. What do you know about Georgia right now? What do you expect to see there? What do you expect to feel there?
Well, one time when I was in Moscow in 2009, I was taken out for a Georgian meal, a Georgian dinner in Moscow, and it was the wine was very good. The food was it took some getting used to, but it was very good. I've seen YouTube of Batumi on the YouTube, and I was expecting a small fishing village, and what I got it's like Las Vegas. So I'm excited about that because I do love Las Vegas. So I'm gonna go and see what happens, and that's all you can do in this situation.
So do you think that Tbilisi and Batumi is something like Las Vegas in that part of the world? Maybe.
I do. I believe it's gonna be like Las Vegas in that part of the world. That's my belief. That's how I look at it.
So we'll see it.
Смесь, наверное, Дубая с Лас-Вегасом, и получился Батуми.
Do you have any plans to see something before or after both shows? Because I highly doubt about Batumi, as I think you will start P62 in 19th, while Batumi show will be in 17, if I remember correctly. So maybe see something, I don't know, mountains or something like this.
Yeah, no, I think I leave the day after the Batumi show to go to Paris, so I will see Paris on the day off. But I get to Tbilisi the day before the show, so I will probably see more of Tbilisi.
I think so. You said about that you tasted some Georgian food in Russia, right? So you definitely, not definitely, you should probably know about a Georgian wine called Kinsmarauli, probably.
I should know, but when I travel, I like to go in blind. I like to be surprised on the day of. I don't like an itinerary. I like to just get off the plane and then walk wherever they tell me to walk and eat whatever they tell me to eat. And I don't really ask a lot of questions.
If you're talking about wine and food, Kinsmarauli is wine that Joseph Stalin liked. To be honest, not because Stalin liked. I wanna to taste it, but because of its semi-sweet red wine with low alcohol content. Kinsmarauli, I think Kinsmarauli has a berry aroma and what is a better word? Velvety taste.
Oh yeah, it's very vivacious. Vivacious.
Yep. Yeah.
That's really good English right there. You know, vivacious. A lot of people, a lot of English-speaking people don't know that word. I'm looking for some aroma. I'm looking for some tannins. I'm looking for vivacious, vibrancy. Well, I think you're looking for vibrancy.
Oh, vibrancy. Okay.
Yes. So I'm looking for those. I'm going to Georgia with the intent on finding some vibrant wines and some fish.
Fish is good, but I think wine is not enough without khachapuri. Did you taste it in Russian restaurants? Khachapuri.
I may have, yeah. Some of those nights in Russia have been a blur, to be honest with you, Jack. I don't. Some of the nights in Russia, it's tough to remember.
Blurry. It's absolutely blurry.
Exactly what I was doing. But I've tasted some food. So I'm excited to see what happens. Again, it's three nights in Georgia, and I'm gonna make the most of it.
Maybe I will try not to describe what is khachapuri.
Блядь, ты доебался с этой.
Khachapuri.
Ну ладно.
Khachapuri. Maybe you know. It's cheese-filled bread with egg or butter or both in the middle. It's like a boat. Maybe you see it. Maybe you tasted it.
It's a boat of egg, butter, and cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So do you expect that there will be a significant amount of Russians that can travel to Georgia and come to this show?
Yep, exactly. I will travel with some guys from Russia who visit your shows much time, and not just in Russia. They travel to, I think the one guy traveled, two guys traveled to Czech, for example. I remember this. So we'll do a big of kind of. It's hard to say the Russian army, but it will be much people. Yeah, and with this interview, I'm gonna take more people with me. So it will be. I think I should do this interview. About wine and khachapuri, we talked about it. It sounds amazing. That's why Georgia is great for. But you know, the hairy chest man first. Do you know that there is no one in Georgia who does not have hair on their chest and back? I
think that's going to be easily avoidable. You might think differently. I think I can avoid that fairly easily.
I think you should write a song called "Hairy Chest Man" or something.
I will. I'll do that for you. I'm I'm willing to work. You know, I always do songs on commission. So if you know, if you want to pool your resources and hire me to write that song, I will do it.
Well, that's good. By the way, have you seen maybe on the internet the photo of Georgian water polo guy called Piotr, whose nickname was Georgian Yeti?
Oh, so he was a water polo player, like in the Olympics.
He was a captain of USSR team in, I think, it's something about 16, 17, something like this.
Okay, and he was the captain of the water polo team, and he looked like a hairy cannonball. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
And so his name was Georgian Yeti, and it was very viral in the internet. Maybe you should check this in.
I will have a I'll have a look. Maybe I'll project him behind me when I'm playing.
Why I'm asking for it? Because maybe Georgia is a homeland of Yetis.
Это на самом деле действительно кринж. Это торжество кринжа.
It might be. I don't know. Again, I will find out when I get there. I'm going in blind. I'm gonna take your suggestions. I'm gonna and when we're done here, you can send me a list of all the things you think I should eat, drink, and smoke, and then we'll go from there.
Yep, I think we will check this out in November, because this is the first time when I also travel to Georgia, and if there are some Yetis, it will be interesting. It will be the first time when, I don't know, we will see Yeti and Animal Planet or National Geographic We'll share this fact in real, maybe some program.
Это на самом деле действительно кринж. Это торжество кринжа.
Okay, now you, I think, drunk enough and ready for the show. What can we expect from you? Drunk grandpa singing karaoke style? Not so many viewers understand what solo shows are.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I have an acoustic guitar, and I will strip down your favorite Electric Six songs to an acoustic, like an intimate, warm acoustic feel. So, you know, I'll be doing the gay bar and the high voltage, and I buy the drugs, and you know, some of these Pink Flamingos I often play.
3 hours later.
Doom and gloom and doom and gloom. I do Steal Your Bones. I do When I Get to the Green Building. Songs off the new album. I do Staten Island Ass Squad. I do Units of Time. The whole E6 catalog. I've got 9 amazing solo records, and I'm just, you know, I have a wealth of songs and expressions and moods to deal into you.
So you're gonna perform songs from the last Electric Six album?
Yes, Staten
Is
Island
it
Ass Squad.
possible?
It is, yeah, and yeah, it's Staten Island Ass Squad goes over well. Units of Time, Born to be Ridiculed. These are all songs I can do on the acoustic guitar.
That's cool. That's cool.
Turquoise as well. I can do the title track Turquoise. Yeah, a lot of E6 songs. I have 9 solo records now. Just finished a 10th. I do cover songs, so I will do some Katy Perry. And I will, you know, I'll try to give you what you want. You're coming a long way. I'm going to try and give you the show of your life. 2 shows, actually.
Songs from last album, do you notice, from last solo album, right? Will be 2.
Yes, I do. I perform Weirdos from the Grave. I do Quiero Salir. I do Royce's Bryce and Bryce's Royce. And JCC Hot Dogs. I do a lot of these.
I like Quiero Salir. I thought I saw some videos with Quiero Salir, and it sounds. And the title track much. I think there are 2 songs that are really, really cool in an acoustic way in live shows. I heard new album this winter, new solo album this winter. Maybe some premiere songs from it in shows.
It is possible. The album is done, so I could favor you with some of those songs. Perhaps. I'll see how I'm feeling.
By the way, I have a question. You always perform with acoustic guitar, but why you didn't perform with electric guitar? It sounds different, and I think cool, especially when Jimmy Carter hits the stage during Electric Six shows.
Oh, sure. Well, we don't really. The thing is, we don't really have a guitar tech these days traveling with us. So when one of the guitar players has a malfunction, that's when I take the working guitar and do Jimmy Carter during the Electric Six shows. It sounds just as well, I think, on the acoustic. You know, for me, playing acoustic it's therapeutic. It's just a different way because I do 150 shows with the band every year, so it's nice for me to do a different type of show. And that said, I do look forward to the day when maybe I'll even put the acoustic guitar down and just sing to like an iPod of backing tracks, and I'll just be up there dancing, basically doing live karaoke. That's something I would love to do.
So more tender, more maybe comfortable, more slow stuff, right?
Yes, I will put you to sleep. I will put you to sleep. Dormo.
Have you seen how cool in some way looks the bar in Tbilisi where you will perform? It's full of graffiti. I think. Have you seen this?
Nope. Again, I try to go in blind. In fact, like you know, I have not looked at the venues. I'm actually kind of sad that I looked at pictures of Batumi. I would have been blown away if I showed up in Batumi and saw Las Vegas, you know, without realizing that's what I was getting into. I would have been, you know, even more surprised. So I just don't like to. I like to just get off the plane and see what happens.
It's a place like I found some pictures of Mexico 2020 shows when it was when you performed in Mexico in 2020. So it looks it looks like this. It's
Okay.
it's very atmospheric. It's very underground music plays.
I like it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Mexico City show was very. I can picture it, so I got you.
Then Batumi. Will you change set list for Batumi show? Maybe 1, 2, 3 songs, something like this, or it will be the same set list?
No, it'll be different. It'll be both. I recognize that there will be a lot of the same people at both shows, so I will try to give you 2 different shows.
And we didn't mention reaching into your deck, Mr. Valentine. What can you offer to audience after every show?
Sure, I can sell you copies of my latest maybe 5 or 6 solo CDs. I might have T-shirts. I don't know. We'll see. I will be accepting PayPal or I guess cold hard Georgian cash or US dollars, whatever you like. We'll make it. We'll somehow make a deal. It'll be fine.
T-shirts, because in Russia, when you visited last time, you really maybe it's Daveo did or somebody else, but you did unique T-shirts with Russia if you're listening, but in Russian language. It was a really cool design, I think. And
yes.
If you will gonna do the design like this, it will be. I think it's sold out. It's definitely will be sold out. So I think it's cool for business.
It is. It's good for business. If I can get that done, I will make it happen.
So Mr. Valentine needs to escape from Georgia for Electric Six tour. Buy everything he brings with him. But remember, dollar song or maybe Georgian lari.
Yes, I'm willing to work with you on this or PayPal. We'll make it happen or nothing. Maybe it's out of the goodness of my heart. I'll gift you something. It depends on my mood. But yeah, spasiba and thank you. Spasiba and thank you.
Yeah, maybe dirty green paper just for pleasure. I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah. Mr. Valentine, we already did just 15 minutes, but my questions are all over for today. I think it's really cool to choose Georgia for solo show. I think USSR guys are ready to rock, I promise.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm very, very glad this has happened. This has been a couple years in the works, and we're finally getting to do it. So it's good.
Such a pleasure, Mr. Valentine. Say some words to our Georgian and Russian viewers.
Что?
Блядь, ты доебался с этой...
Интервью.
Ну ладно.
Say some words to our Georgian and Russian viewers. Because it will be a video. You need to promote yourself.
I'm Dick Valentine. I'm in the band Electric Six, and I'm coming to Georgia. I want Russian and Georgian viewers to come. And when you do, I promise I'll give you my best. All my very best. Spasiba. Spasiba. Thank you. Spasiba.
Thank you very much for the interview, Mr. Valentine. Mr. Valentine wants sold-out shows to buy a ticket, and we will see you in Georgia. Mr. Valentine, take care and have a good day. See you in November. До свидания. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
I bought some black sea brights, you should see their insides. It's such a hoot when the first and second words collide.
Это на самом деле действительно кринж. Это торжество кринжа.